still alive for the time being, praise God. No word that war is broken out yet. If you never prayed before, do yourself and the rest of us a favor and pray for cooler minds to prevail and not to go to war with the Soviet Union over a bunch of horse shit. Unbelievable. But at any event, this isn't what the thing's about. It's just that my mind is really, really, really troubled. My spirit is troubled, and I don't like the sound of what I hear. But a very simple question was asked me by a fellow who's a new subscriber. I think it's XXX, Real Gamer XXX. What about the skid marks? All right, let's go to Content Manager. Let's open it up. Come on, little kid. Now, you'll notice, don't worry about this. We're not monkeying with this right now. Let's go to Settings. Let's go to Content Manager. See, there's Assetto Corsa. There's Apps, which I don't think there's anything there. There's Assetto Corsa, which has a certain amount of stuff. And then we go over to Content Manager, which has another bunch of stuff. Yeah, already it can get to be a little bit confusing. With lots and lots of things that you can do. Let's go to General. And hang on now. I got to look for it myself. I haven't found it in a while. Let's go down to Appearance. I think we're close. Hang on a second. Content. It wouldn't be Custom Showroom. Would it be Drive? Just bear with me now. I'm looking for this thing because you asked me how to fix that. Let me go back to Assetto Corsa for a moment and see if it isn't here. Miscellaneous system. Here it is. Okay, I can tell you how to do it. As a matter of fact, let me get to a different screen resolution so you can see it yourself. Let me just, if I, I can't do that. Oh, balls. Come on, it won't do it. Can I do it down here? Nope, it don't want to let me. Well, all right. We're in the settings part of the Content Manager. We're in the Assetto Corsa side of it, which is the right hand of the two choices. Right at the very top, you'll see quality of skid marks. I was wrong. I don't have mine at 240. I have it 100, and the top is 250. So actually, I'm going to go to 171 and call it a day. Then you could even adjust from height from the ground, how high you want the things to be. Field of view for your mirrors you can adjust, and the rendering distance you can adjust. There's a whole lot of adjustments you can make. So let's back out of here, just like this. Let's fix my screen resolution so you can see it. And we're going to walk you through this thing again. Okay? Now if I can change resolution, that a boy. All right, 1080p is what we're going to shoot for. There we are, right there. Hit apply. Okay. I could cut the searching for it bullshit out. I'll just make it a real quick. You just asked me a question, but I don't think there's an easier way without causing controversy on how to find it. So let's go back to the Content Manager. Okay. Now you can see it real good. Sorta. Sorta? Where the hell is it? Yeah, there they are. Okay, yeah, I see it's bigger now. Let's start again. Let's go to Drive where we could drive the car. We're going to go, this is your normal drive scene. This is where you can adjust to which track you're using, which car you're using, what weathers, the optimum of the track, time of day, you name it, and we're happy. See, there's the time, the good bad weathers, and I do stress buy good bad. Don't buy it. Well, you can buy it if you want to. Just go get it. It's fabulous. It's a little bit of a job installing it. Just pay attention, go slow, and you can do it. But here's the deal. Here we're in the drive screen of the content manager. Go up to settings. Go to the Assetto Corsa side of settings. Now, come down here a little ways. Screenshots format. This thing changed of its own accord. I like bitmap without compression better. I'm glad you did that because I didn't realize it had changed when I did the new update. And I'm down a ways with the mouse because it's a huge screen, but here's Skidmarks. I just changed my quality to 171%. I mean, I think that it starts, well, let's go see. It starts at 0, so you have no skid marks at all. If you have not a real great processor, and even my i7 Extreme 333 gigahertz is really being strained big time by the amount of graphic quality that I usually demand of it. But you can see, you can jack it right up and you can find 100% right there. But I'm going to go on up to 171 like I did before so you guys can really see the bastards. I think it'll deal with it. Oh, come back here. 171. 1. Let go. Okay. So that's how you do it. Now you understand me? Let's get right out of here and start from scratch so you understand. Here we are at your desktop. As a matter of fact, there's something else I wanted to show you while I'm here. For you guys who have experienced dropouts and weird glitches in your videos to YouTube, let me show you how to fix it. Control-Alt-Delete. Come to the Task Manager. Choose Task Manager. Now, grab the window so everybody can see it. Scroll down in the Task Manager until you find NVIDIA Web Helper XE32. Highlight it, go to Set Priority, and if you want to avoid any problems, set it to high. The normal is obviously going to be either low or normal, but you can have dropouts in the sound and the quality of your videos with an NVIDIA card, unless it's set to high, can be that where it's digitized, where it's it ain't a picture. It's all kind of bullshit and it's worthless, so you wasted your time. You can avoid that by setting it to high. Note to self, every single time you shut off your system and restart it, you have to come back and do this again. It's something that doesn't last. Okay, that said, Content Manager, double click it. I over double clicked. Double click so it understands you. Come into the settings. Now let's say I started out in video. Okay, this gives you all your stuff for video, but I want to find out what's going on. So now I have to come down. I think it was to System. It was System. System, the Assetto Corsa side of settings. But remember, I'm in settings, and the Skidmarks, I had to drag. It may look like this when you start out. Assetto Corsa simulation value. Now, I don't know what that means. As you see, mine is at 0%. So if any of you guys find out what simulation value means, maybe there's something that could get a lot better that I don't know anything about. But at any event, grab that little bugger and come on down. Oh, look at the proximity indicator. Show near. This is cool. You could actually get rid of that little thing that shows you the little red wiggler. If somebody's right next to you, you could just uncheck that sucker, and that'd be the end of that bullshit. You'd have a clean HUD. I'm going to do that. I don't care. I'll find out when the sons of bitches go by me, whether they're there or not. And then I'll pass the fuckers. That's the way it is. Or I'll die trying. Skid marks. Come on down here. Quality. Whatever you choose. Height from the ground. I don't know. I choose this. I hope it works. It does for me, at least, as you see. Mirrors. Field of view. I don't know if 10% is good, but that's what it happens to be. Rendering distance, 400 meters. And this is the default. Oh, default value. Okay, well, let's leave it alone. It seems to be fine. It could be better. I don't know. So here you go. That's how you do it. And as far as recording limit, what the fuck is this? How did this all get changed? Oh, I don't know. Just jack it right up there. Starting at 1 minute opacity. Now this is the opacity and shit has to do with what you're seeing right here. See, watch this. Or maybe it doesn't. Well, I don't know where the fuck I was now. But anyway, without any more further cussing, you see, I am a little freaked out today due to the current world events, which normally I don't dig into. This is not a news agency by any stretch. It's just that you just barely get to turn around once, and some fucking jerk pulls some bullshit, and you're on the edge of fucking sleeping under a bridge for the rest of your pissing life. Oh, it drives you fucking bird shit. So let's see. We want to get back to my original NVIDIA thing. And I did put a couple of links to Paul Begley's channel as well as Infowars.com. Do yourself a favor and take the time that it takes to go and watch those two programs as fast as possible, because time obviously appears to be of the essence. Whereas, I mean, the next thing you hear could be fucking loud and nasty, and then there's no power, and there's no refrigerator, there ain't jack shit. You ain't never heard from Humble again because there won't be any more videos. The shit could literally be that close to hitting the friggin' fan. So don't listen to those assholes on the fucking television, those lying bastards. They're never going to tell you the truth. They're all bought and paid for pieces of shit. You get the truth because the truth is out there, but you got to search for it until the bastards make it so you can't even do that. So that's the deal. I hope this was a help to you, and forgive me for being a little freaked out. I'm not scared. I'm just fucking, I don't think you could be a live human and not be freaked the fuck out. That's just the only way I can put it. So guys, let's go take a look at that while you're at it. Okay, this is how you do the fucking settings in this thing. There's your normal home. This is on here, but it's on a hard drive, and it doesn't even work. I should peel that off of there. I'm just wasting space. And I didn't like the message that son of a bitch gave out either. That was another one of these anti-God deals. I'm telling you, these fuckers are out here in force, and they're using this shit to brainwash the fuck out of you. So you come over to this little gear, you come over to settings, you come down to audio, which I should have done a while ago. Oh, fuck. That's right. I'm recording right now. Anyway, that's cool. It was jacked all the way to 100 before of its own accord. This is how you change where the microphone is getting its signal from. Front panel for me because of the card I've got. So let's go back before I freak this thing out any worse than I already apparently have. And we're good to go. Remember, minimize it if you're going to record. Guys, with all sincerity, God bless you. That means may God empower you to prosper, and choose wisely, and don't fiddle fuck around. I don't think there's any time left.